Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video I'll show you how you can screen a stock from a list of stocks. Now in the last video I told you about the steps to make a stock screener, and I did some steps there. So if you have not seen it, please watch my last video in Python playlist, and also I'll give the link in the description of the last video. Now in the last video I have created two functions, one import data and load data. In import data we create a variable stocks which contains all the future stocks, and we'll go through each and every element of stocks, that is each and every stocks, and we have download the historical data from 1st January 2021 to today, and we create the file name corresponding to the file stock name.csv under this data directory, and we take a data frame of the historical data and we just save it to the corresponding file. Look at here, in the data directory we have all the stock related file, and this is the acc.csv. so look at here, the data is up to 8th October 2021 and it's from 1st January 2021. So all file contains the data from 1st January 2021 to today, and the file name is a stockname.csv in the format. And in the second function, in load data, we just open each and every file and take the data and print it out. So now we already have downloaded all the data for all stocks, so now we can calculate or we can screen the stock. Now in this video I'll use TTM squeeze and we'll screen the stock who are in squeeze. So let me find out the definition of TTM squeeze. Let me open our browser. Look at here, I already searched it. What is TTM squeeze? Just scroll down, it's written here. Now a stock is in squeeze mode if the upper Bollinger Band is less than upper Keltner channel and lower Bollinger Band is greater than lower Keltner channel. So here we need two indicators, one Bollinger Band and Keltner channel. Now look at in the trading view platform, look here, the Bollinger Band is there. Let's look the configuration. Now for Bollinger Band we are taking length as 20 and standard deviation as 2, and the color is black. So black band is a Bollinger Band, and Keltner channel, look at here, the red channel, and we are taking the configuration as 20 as a length and 1.5 as a multiplier. You can change according to your logic, and ATL length is 20. So a stock will be in squeeze if the Bollinger Band totally inside the Keltner channel. So look at here, from here to here, that is from 28 June to 2nd August, we can see the Nifty future is in squeeze. Now after the squeeze, here breakout happen, and look at the moment. So if we can catch the stock here, then we will get a handsome profit. So our main objective will be to find out or to screen the stocks who are in squeeze for a long time and just give the breakout in the last candle. So we can find out, let's see how we can find out this type of stocks in Python. Now as we have seen, to find out whether the stock is in squeeze, we need to calculate the Bollinger Band as well as Keltner channel. So let me find out the formula for Keltner channel. The formula is here. The formula is the middle line is equal to EMA of 20 period, that is exponential moving average of 20 period is the middle band, and upper band is a EMA plus 2 into ATR. ATR is the average true range of 20 period, and here it is taking 2 as a multiplier. in my case I will take 1.5 as a multiplier, and for lower band EMA minus 2 into ATR. And for Bollinger Band I will use TLib. TLib is a very good module in Python and it's free. You can search a number of indicators here, look at the documentation and you will find all the indicators here. But one thing, Kettner channel is not available in TLib, so you have to code it by your own. By the help of TLib we can easily build. So this is a Bollinger Band formula, and look at here, this is the ATR, so everything is there and we just have to add. So let me copy the Bollinger Band and paste it here. So before that we need to import TLib. Let me import TLib. Now if you don't have any idea about TLib, how to use that, you can Google it, it's very easy, or you can make a comment on the video, then I will make a separate video on TLib. So now I just import TLib. Let me take TLib dot Bollinger Band, and close will be in my data format. This will be data under close, and the time period will be 20 and standard deviation is 2. So it is there. Now we will rename it as upper band as data UBB, that is upper Bollinger Band, and same thing will happen for middle band. Let me rename it, and it will be MBB, that is middle band, and for lower band we will use LBB, that is lower Bollinger Band. Now our Bollinger Band is ready. Now we need to create a Kettner channel. To do that we need ATR data. Let me take ATR is equal to, let me go to the TLib, and the ATR formula is here. Let me copy it and paste it here, and we will take the ATR period as 20, and we will take TLib dot ATR, and high will be in my data, so data high, and low will be data low, and also close will be data close. Now we look for the upper band of Kettner channel. So data, let's take the variable UK, that is upper Kettner channel, is equal to, let me see the definition. The definition is upper band is equal to EMA plus 2 into ATR. In my case it will be EMA plus 1.5 into ATR. So EMA, let me take the formula for EMA, that is exponential moving average. So let me copy it and paste it here. Again we have to take TLib dot EMA, and close will be data close, and time period will be 20, and plus 1.5 into ATR. ATR is data ATR. So our upper band is ready. Now the formula will be copied and paste it here as lower. Lower will be just minus, and we will rename as lower. So both the indicators are ready. Now we have to define a function so that we can find out the squeeze. So let me define a function df squeeze, and we will pass data. So let me see the conditions. Now the upper Bollinger Band should be less than upper Keltner channel. So let me define this. Return, if it is true then it will return positive, or if it is false then it will return false. So data upper Bollinger Band, that is UBB, should be, let me check, should be less than upper Keltner channel, should be less than data upper Keltner channel, and data lower Bollinger Band should be greater than, look at here, the lower Bollinger Band should be greater than lower Keltner channel. So should be greater than data lower Keltner channel. So if both condition is true then this function will return true, or if one of them are false then it will return false. So let me call data squeeze equal to data dot apply squeeze comma axis equal to 1. So if now in the data variable we will apply the squeeze function and it will store the data in data squeeze. So now we will check whether the stock is in squeeze. So we will check the last entry, last element, that means in the last candle we will check for the last candle, I mean 2 days candle or the previous day's candle. Today is a holiday, so we will look for the previous day candle whether it is in squeeze or not. So to do that we need to take if data dot I look -1, -1 is the last candle, if this squeeze if this is true then we will print the stock. So we have written the code for finding out the stocks who are in squeeze. So let me save the file and let's run. Look at here, so many stocks are there. So first is a Adani Enterprise. So look at here, I already add these stocks in the watch list. So look at here, in the last candle we can see the black band is a Bollinger Band. Bollinger Band totally inside the Keltner channel, so it is in squeeze. Or you can use a TTM squeeze indicator which is available in TradingView platform for free, or you can make it by your own logic. We can see our screener is working. So this stock is in squeeze. So let me take the Oro Pharma. Next stock is the Oro Pharma. Look at here, for Oro Pharma it's also in squeeze because Bollinger Band totally inside the Keltner channel. So let me take Berger Paint. Here is a Berger Paint. Look for the Berger Paint also, it's true. So our screener is working properly. Now let me find out the stock who are in squeeze in the last previous candle, and in the last candle it's not in squeeze. So how do you do that? This is the squeeze. So let me take the second candle is in squeeze and not squeeze in the last candle. That means it may happen a breakout is waiting for the stock. So let me run the function. No, there is no such stock. So let me take this as a 3, that is second previous candle is in squeeze, but in the last candle there is no squeeze. So one stock is there, Adani Ports. Look at, let's add the stock, Adani Ports, and let's check. Look at here, in the third candle, fourth candle is it was in squeeze, but here there is no squeeze. Or you can add some logic to find out who are close above Bollinger Band or close below Bollinger Band, so that you can take the position and take the better entry, and you will be in profit. So that's it for today. Hope you like it. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and please be with me. And if you have any suggestion about my video, please make a comment on the comment section. And very soon I will make a screener on intraday basis. That is, you can screen a stock based on 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute time frame interval data, and you can easily apply in the intraday live market. Thank you. Thanks for watching me.